speech develops in a place called Wernicke's area. It looks like Wernicke, where children hear sounds, and we know that they can distinguish sounds at an early age. For example, you said they can learn sign language. There was a study out of the University of Washington where they had mothers who lived in Chinatown who spoke only Chinese come in and baby talk to English-speaking babies for about an hour a day, 5 days a week. They had the English-speaking mothers then baby talk to the Chinese babies. At 6 months, they were able to distinguish the unique sounds of both languages, and which is the way towards bilingualness. And we were talking about my granddaughter being raised with a French nanny, and her dad being fluent in French because his mother's French and his grandparents live in France. All that happens in the same section of the brain. With reading, it's actually decoding symbols. And there's something in the science of reading called the simple view, which says word recognition times comprehension equals reading comprehension. So if you can understand the story, but you can't decode, you can't read. If you can decode letters, but you don't remember what has been told, you can't read. So the simple view of reading says that we have this times this equals, because we know that anything times 0 is 0. So the simple view is pretty important. It's an easy way for people to understand it. You know, one of the things that Louisa Moats, one of the leading researchers of science of reading, has indicated is we can expect 95% of all children to learn how to read this way, where some kids just seem to get it easier than others. Those who don't get it can be taught. I have a grandson who is dyslexic. He could recognize 5 letters prior to kindergarten. Of course, we were able to advocate for him because we understood the importance of early identification. But we got him the help through an Orton Gillingham program in the Athens City Schools. He was placed on an IEP at the beginning of kindergarten. 2 years later, he's now reading above grade level. And he loves to read.